When you swipe your debit or credit card, the transaction has a cost. This cost is charged from the merchants for enabling these transactions at their outlets. It is known as merchant discount rate, or in short, MDR. It is the pricing structure that determines what each entity in the payment services loop gets when a transaction is completed. Take the example of RuPay credit cards linked to the Unified Payments Interface, or UPI. In the case of these transactions, the MDR is set at 2% of the transaction size. If the transaction is valued at Rs100, the MDR would be Rs2. Out of the 2%, 1.5% is the interchange given to the card issuing bank, while the remaining 0.5% is shared as fees between RuPay and the acquiring entities that facilitated this transaction. These could be banks or non-banks like M-Swipe Technologies or Paytm. The Reserve Bank of India's recent discussion paper on revisiting charges across payment modes has put MDR in the spotlight. The paper argues that charges should be reasonable and determined by market forces for users, even as it is optimal for intermediaries to earn enough to sustain operations. This is critical to attracting fresh investments in the payments industry. But will smaller merchants agree to pay MDR? That is a crucial question. Don't forget that UPI is a toll-free highway. The huge spurt in UPI transactions masks the problem of a good percentage of them being declined because the system can't take the load. Plus, there is the elephant in the room. Should there be zero MDR on RuPay debit cards UPI on transactions of ticket size up to Rs 2000? This move was introduced in the Union Budget of July 2019. The aim was to lower the cost of acceptance for merchants and thus incentivize them to accept digital payment instruments instead of cash. The flip side is that entities which enable these transactions get to earn nothing from them. For now, the Union Ministry of Finance has said there is no proposal to introduce MDR on UPI transactions. But will they continue to be free for all times to come?
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
I am the blue of the limitless sky. I am the inspiration that led success soar high. I will achieve, I will fly high. I am the I in SBI.
I'm backed by the nation's trusted bank, SBI, the banker to every Indian.